At 12:41 a.m. on March 8, 2014, a state-of-the-art Boeing 777 carrying 239 souls lifted off from Kuala Lumpur into a clear night sky. It was a completely routine overnight flight to Beijing. But 40 minutes later, as the plane approached the boundary between Malaysian and Vietnamese airspace, air traffic control radioed a standard handoff instruction. The response from the cockpit was calm, natural, and completely ordinary. Good night, Malaysian 370. Those 5 words were the last time anyone ever heard from Flight 370. Within 2 minutes, the plane's transponder was manually switched off. To civilian radar, the aircraft simply vanished into thin air. But military radar caught something chilling. The plane didn't crash. It made a sharp, aggressive left turn, doubled back over the Malay Peninsula, skidded along the border of Thai airspace to avoid detection, and flew directly out toward the Andaman Sea. Then, it turned south. Into pure, unbroken darkness. For days, the world searched in the wrong place, scanning the South China Sea where the plane first disappeared. It wasn't until satellite engineers at Inmarsat analyzed faint, automated electrical handshakes, hourly electronic pings sent from the plane's engines, that the terrifying truth emerged. MH370 had kept flying for over 7 hours after going silent. By analyzing the microscopic Doppler shift in those radio signals, scientists drawn a series of mathematical arcs across the globe. The northern arc led towards Central Asia, where military radar would have instantly caught it. The southern arc led down into one of the most remote, hostile, and pitch-black environments on Earth, the deep southern Indian Ocean. What happened inside that cabin during those 7 hours? Theories abound, each more haunting than the last. Was it a sudden, catastrophic depressurization that left the crew and passengers unconscious, while the autopilot flew a ghost ship into the abyss? Was it a mechanical failure, a lithium battery fire, or a deliberate hijacking carefully executed by someone who knew every blind spot in global radar coverage? When search teams finally arrived in the Southern Ocean, they weren't scanning a smooth seabed. They were mapping underwater mountain ranges deeper than the Grand Canyon in freezing, violent waters. Over 100,000 square kilometers of ocean floor were surveyed in the most expensive search in human history, yielding almost nothing. 16 months later, thousands of miles away on a quiet beach on Reunion Island, the ocean finally surrendered a clue. A barnacle-encrusted piece of the plane's wing washed ashore. Drift models confirmed it.